In the world of relationships, there's someone special in your life who is currently taking some time to be alone. This person isn't staying away from others because they're upset or don't care. They're simply taking time for themselves, thinking about what's best for their own well-being and growth. They've noticed that some friendships, including the one with you, have gotten too complicated because of other people's influence. So, they've decided to step back and think about which relationships are truly good for them. Even though they're not around as much and aren't talking directly to you, they still keep an eye on you from afar. They're curious about what you're doing and how you're feeling, wondering if you still care about them. If they feel safe, they keep an eye on you from afar. Even though they're not around as much and aren't talking to you from afar. If they feel safe, they keep an eye on you from afar. If they feel safe, they keep an eye on you from afar. If they feel safe, they keep. This shows they still like you a lot and want to understand you better. At the same time, you're finding out more about yourself. You're making new friends, building fresh connections, and creating fun memories. You're spending great times with loved ones, enjoying laughter and joy. You're also learning to appreciate and love yourself more, understanding how important it is to be happy on your own, and finding how this person sees all these changes happening in your life. They're watching how you change from a distance, seeing you become more confident and sure of yourself. They're impressed by how you've changed, noticing that you're leaving behind negativity and are now full of positive energy. This new energy of yours isn't just changing your life, it's also impacting everyone around you. Everyone, not just them, can see how different you are now. More lively and positive. You've really changed. The way you act, speak, and carry yourself shows how much you've grown. You're now taking care of yourself, understanding how important it is to love and look after yourself, and making sure you're happy. This new attitude of yours has made you shine brighter, making you more attractive. The person feels a strong need to reconnect with you, worried they might miss their chance as others start noticing your charm. The way you two relate is changing. While they're keeping to themselves, you're discovering new things about yourself. Even though you're apart, your bond is adjusting as both of you go through these personal journeys. Growing is a natural part of life. Every experience, every change, teaches us important lessons that help shape who we become. Alone with my thoughts, I find myself tired of just dreaming about us. So longing to be together grows stronger each day, echoing constantly in my heart that's hard to silence. What once seemed like a small problem has turned into a big challenge. Every day, the distance between us feels heavier, wearing on my peace of mind, threatening to overpower me. In the middle of all these tough feelings, I've realized something big. I've become like a puppet master, pulling strings and controlling things too easily. This was all to make myself feel better and more important. I was messing with people's feelings, using them like pieces in a game. The worst part? I didn't even see what I was doing. I feel really ashamed, like I'm being swallowed up by a huge dark hole. But during all this mess, you stood out as someone who showed me the truth. You were like a mirror, showing me the good and bad parts of myself. This hit me hard, like a shock that made me see the real me. You pointed out how my thoughts had gotten poisonous, slowly hurting my spirit without me even knowing. How this smell, before I knew it, I started running away. I ran from you and the honest truth you showed me. I ran from myself, from turning into someone I didn't want to be. Facing up to what I was doing was super hard. It felt like looking right at the sun, so strong and intense it almost wiped me out. When everything quiets down and the rest of the world seems far away, I think a lot about what you told me. I go over our talks, thinking about every word, trying to see how I changed from being kind to being so harsh. It's tough to admit that I could hurt people like that. You helped me see a part of myself that I didn't want to face, a part I was scared of. You, with your clear honesty, helped me see this hidden side of me. Your bravery and constant search for the truth have made me confront things I was avoiding, and I'm really grateful for that. You came into my life like a storm, shaking everything up and making me deal with my inner problems. You've shown me my good points and my flaws, helping me see that I'm still learning and growing, like a painting that's not finished yet. That's why I think of you as my lighthouse, showing me see that pain and heartache, that I'm afraid, and angry hating, like a painting that's not finished yet. That's why I think of you as my lighthouse. You're the light that guides me through the tough times, a beacon of hope when everything seems dark. Whenever I was lost, you showed me the way back. For all this and much more, I will always be thankful. You will always be my lighthouse. Your positive way of living, your focus on taking care of yourself, and your love for yourself and others are pushing your partner to try new things outside their comfort zone. This is a big change because staying comfortable can feel safe, but it also keeps us from growing and finding out what we can really do. By encouraging your partner to explore new areas, you are helping them grow and discover their true abilities. Your support is helping them move away from old beliefs and habits that have kept them stuck. With your love and encouragement, they're finding the strength to welcome change and achieve their full potential. The beliefs and habits we form when we're young are tough to change, but with your ongoing support and encouragement, your partner is beginning to question and change these deep-rooted ways of thinking and acting. This is a crucial step in their journey of getting better and improving themselves. They are starting to leave behind the negative and toxic things. Before you came along, your partner acted in ways that weren't the best towards others and their general outlook on life. Realizing this has been tough, but it's a key part of getting better. Owning up to past mistakes is brave, and it opens the door for big changes. By admitting and accepting their past actions, your partner is taking charge and really trying to improve. Your help and guidance are huge for them, steering them towards a healthier, more positive life path. Since you entered their life, there's been a big change in how your partner thinks and behaves, both towards themselves and others. This isn't just good for them, it helps everyone around them. Being kinder and more positive helps them make stronger connections and feel closer to people. You've brought a spark of positivity into their life, like lighting a flame of hope and optimism. This change lets them see the world in a brighter way, greatly boosting their happiness and overall well-being. They used to seek constant approval from others, needing someone else to tell them they were okay. Now they've started to assure themselves, which is a powerful shift. Moving away from needing others' approval increases their self-consciousness and emotional security, letting them live more freely and confidently. Your partner is growing a stronger sense of self-worth, now focusing on what truly makes them happy deep down. This shows they're getting better at listening to their inner voice and trusting their own feelings, an important skill that helps them make choices that are true to themselves. Even though they feel a big loss from stepping back from this relationship, a common feeling after ending something important, this also gives them a chance to grow and find out more about themselves. As they go through this tough time, they're likely to discover more about what they really want in relationships. Despite how things might seem on the outside, your partner is really determined to win back your heart and trust. This shows how much they want to fix things and how sincerely they want to make the relationship better. to fix things and rebuild the connection we once had. Their actions show how much they care and truly want to make things right. In my whole life, you stand out as the one person I've been really scared to lose. This fear isn't because I feel insecure or possessive, but because I deeply realize how special you are. I know that my past actions didn't treat you with the respect and care you deserved. You taught me so much. I didn't show the kindness and thoughtfulness that should have been the core of our relationship. Now I'm at a turning point, ready to break down the walls I put up around my heart. These walls were meant to keep me safe from getting hurt, but now they just stop me from fully feeling my emotions. It feels like my heart is finally ready to open up, to love freely and to accept love completely. This isn't just any love, it's a deep, amazing love that goes beyond the usual and becomes something incredible. Looking back, I wish I had understood then what I know now about how deep my feelings are and how important it was to express them. While we were apart, I spent time learning more about the unique bond we have, seeking answers and understanding about what ties us so deeply together. My dear viewers, show your support by giving a super thanks up to $20.